Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. I am incredibly influential.
And I'm highly successful.
Today is Sunday, July 17th. Sorry, we're recording this a little bit late. And uh, welcome. What do you want to dedicate this episode to?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we really should coordinate these. It always feels like I get sneak attacked at the beginning.
I don't know how it could be a sneak attack for you. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah, sometimes I just forget though, but you have any suggestions?
um how about to how about to Pearson education. Um, yeah, because they're really fucking me here. They're really fucking me up the ass here. Their system's been down for several fucking days, and yeah, their system's been down for like 2 days now. When they said it would just be a scheduled maintenance for one thing, and yeah, no, instead it's been down for uh like a full day now, and I think it's not going to be done anytime soon. Thankfully, the assignments I needed to do in there, I got an extension for, but like holy shit, yeah. So this episode is dedicated to the Pearson support team. Go fix your fucking website. Yeah. Um.
What a transition.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, school is kicking my ass this week. School has been kicking my ass. I just started my new classes on the 2nd, and already they're fucking finger blasting me. No lube. It's painful.
Yeah, well, you signed up for that.
I don't know if I knew the extent of it, if I would still do it, but
It's a
it's a
little
micro.
late to turn back.
The worst part is it's a Microsoft Office class that's really fucking me because it
Mm-hmm.
takes like an hour to do every assignment, right? Because it's go here, make this specific bit of text this font, justify it this much, have this much spacing afterwards, and it's graded by like to be like pixel perfect, right? It's run by an
Mm-hmm.
algorithm, and like if I don't get it frame perfect, pixel perfect, I lose points for it. So I'm currently sitting at
Like,
all B's because of that.
like I definitely had like a similar kind of issue whenever I took Calculus 1 online, right?
Yeah.
Um, a lot of the reasons why I would get like the questions wrong towards the very beginning before I kind of like figured things out was just all formatting. I would get the exact right answer, but if I didn't type it in the exact right way, or
Yeah.
if I like had like the symbols like with a space in between or something, it would just mess the whole thing up, right? It's not
Yeah.
smart enough to like figure out what I'm trying to say, which is really frustrating, which is something that I probably will have to deal with if I do another class like online like that, but I don't know.
Yeah. Um we got a topic request, by the way. I hate to kind of change the subject here, but we got
Oh
a we got
no,
a topic request.
I must have
Um
missed this one, but yeah, tell me about it.
I think this was supposed to be for last week. Sorry we didn't get to it. From Justin and Connor on Twitter. What about doing an episode about the recent Supreme Court case about the coach praying at the 50-yard line at a public high school game? Uh, I good suggestion. Thank you, Justin. Um, I am not a fan of the court's decision in that case, but of course, they've been making some real fucky decisions. Uh, in everything, they've been making some real fucked up decisions anyway. So, yeah, I'm really not happy about that. It's a public high school.
Well,
It's run by the
for
government.
for all the people out there that don't know what we're talking about, let's just explain the situation for them, because I know what's going on, but like feel like you should explain the situation for the other people.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, they it was a public high school game,
Okay, okay.
public football, public high school football, and one of the coaches prayed with the team at the 50-yard line. And I don't think it was voluntary. I'm pretty sure it was mandatory. Correct me if somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but it was I think it was mandatory, and that's not allowed. Like, that's a government official making students obey a do like a religious thing is not allowed. That establishes a religion from a government perspective, which is banned by the First Amendment. So yeah, that's fucky, and yeah, they shouldn't have gotten away with it. What are your thoughts on it? Co-host, my lovely informed co-host who knows everything about this.
Yes, of course, of course. Well, since I know so much about this, and again, you reminded all the people out there, um, I,
I see.
you know, I now completely remember the full situation, which is I feel as though the whole religion thing is one of those things where I do agree there should be that separation and there should be like strict rules on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it was like a mandatory thing, then definitely disagree with that, right? But it is one of those things where sometimes I feel like people will jump a little too far to say something's religious when it's not. This is not one of those cases, but
Yeah, praying is pretty explicitly religious. It's yeah,
yeah, because I was a little confused with the situation when I first heard it. Totally not at the beginning of this podcast
yeah,
because
yeah. I believe you. I believe you so
when
much.
when I heard it, I just heard coach praying on a football field, right? And I was like, oh well, that by itself didn't sound terribly bad, but then I heard it was like a mandatory like team thing, and then that's whenever I was like, "Oh, okay, I understand the bigger issue now, right?"
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I definitely feel like the whole forcing religion on other people is one of those things that I've always kind of looked down upon. I don't care if you are religious, you know. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if you practice your religion. It's just one of those things where,
Like the government, if you're in a government position, they shouldn't like tell
yeah,
us what to do, right? Like they
yeah,
should make
like
it.
keep
Yeah,
it to yourself is my thing, right? Like you can do
J-
it on your personal time. You could do it in your personal space, but just don't let
yeah,
other people have to deal with it, you know?
yeah,
Especially if they're not consenting, you know?
yeah. Uh, and all right. So I think speaking of religion, I wanna switch gears into something that people follow religiously.
Oh.
Great fucking segue there. Great fucking segue there. I'm so good at this. I'm a
Oh
pro.
man.
I'm a pro.
Wow. Professional podcasters here.
Indeed. All right. So celebrity gossip. Okay, I've got a little quiz for you. This was posted Saturday, July 16th.
Oh
So
man.
yesterday, as of the time of recording. Um, it's called "If You've Been Paying Attention Even a Little Bit, You Should Be Able to Score 8 out of 12 on this celeb couple quiz." I don't remember seeing that on the cover of People magazine, says Jake Farrington, BuzzFeed staff. Here, I'll read this for you.
Oh
We can't
my.
help but be fascinated by the dating lives of celebrities. I mean, they're some of the hottest people on God's green earth. I mean, no, not really. I mean, look at me, but whatever. And they're thrust in front of us whether we like it or not. So it's kind of impossible not to be at least a little curious. Like, look at these two. It's I won't tell you their names because you don't know who they are. Like, look at these two. Are you not even a little invested? There have been a lot of celebrity couples over the years. Some still together, some long RIP'd. That's so fucking stupid. And I want to see if you can remember which ones dated. So put on your thinking cap to remember us weekly covers, both past and present, because here we go.
I I have a sneaking suspicion that the only reason we're doing this quiz is to make me look bad, because you know that I don't pay attention even a tiny little bit, right? I feel like it's been made aware several times on the podcast that I'm not very informed with all the gossip and the news surrounding a lot of things. But
I it, just don't worry about it. Just play the game, okay? All right. And I'm
sure,
not
I
gonna
guess.
give you. You all right? So rules are you can't Google any of these names. Okay. I will not give you any hints. I will not explain any of them. I will give you the names, and you just have to guess. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So who is David Harbour married to?
Oh, it's like open ended. It's not. I thought it was gonna be multiple choice. Okay, this is
No,
even
it
worse than I
is. It
thought.
is. I'm just letting
Okay.
you. I'm just letting you percolate for a little bit.
Oh,
So
okay. I got worried for a second. I was like, no, 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 no.
your answers are Winona Ryder, Lily Allen, Kate Nash, or Rachel Vise.
Man, I think I've heard of maybe one of those names before. Because I've
It's so
already
funny.
forgot most of the names, I'm gonna go with C. Whatever the third option was.
Kate Nash. Kate Nash. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you right now, or do you want the? Oh, that is a cringe paragraph. Oh, that's fucking cringe. Do you want me to read it to you as we go, or do you wanna, or do you wanna know your score at the end?
No, no, no. We can get a play by play going through. Let's
I don't know.
see how well.
I feel like the score at the end is gonna be really funny. I feel like the score at the end is gonna be really funny. Just call it a hunch. Call it a hunch.
I guess. I feel like I want to see how badly I'm doing as I'm going through. But if you think it's better, let's do what you think. I
I
guess.
want I want to surprise you. So who was Florence Pugh famously dating starting in 2018? Your
2018.
your
Yes.
options
Let me
are
think back here.
Sam Richardson, Joel McHale, Zach Braff, or Ben Schwartz.
You know, it's funny. The only name I know out of that entire list, including the person that I'm supposed to be answering for, is Joe McHale. He's the only person I know.
From Community, right?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Community.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if you know.
And I feel as though I don't know who the first person is, the person who I'm supposed to be answering for.
I'm not
It's
helping you. I'm not gonna fucking help you. It's way too
and
funny to watch you struggle.
what was the name at least? What's the name of the
No, no googling it.
No, I just need to know the name that way I can remember because I already forgot.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh. Now, is that a guy name or a girl name? I'm assuming it's a girl name because I think the other people are guys, right? That's what I'm assuming.
I mean,
Right.
hey, it's 2022. Don't lock people in like that, dude.
Florence, I feel like Florence could be, multi-gendered, right? But because I don't know who they are, I don't know which gender exactly. But I'm gonna assume that it's a girl
All the
because
people below are guys.
yeah,
That's
that's what
all I'll
that's
say.
yeah, that's what I wait, including Florence or
I I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna help you. I'm not giving you any more fucking hints.
okay. You said famously dating, and now since none of these people are famous enough for me to know, I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
famously dating, how you would define that, but you know what they say? If you guess C over and over, you'll get at least 25% right. That's what they say. So C, whatever C
So
is,
so Zach Braff.
Zach Braff. He sounds like the guy.
Okay. All right. All right. Which guy did Tiffany Haddish date last year? So this would be 2021. You've got Common, Nick Kroll, Randall Park, or Nick Cannon.
You keep throwing me like four names that I don't know, and then one name that I do know.
It's not me. I'm not doing this. I didn't write this quiz, bro. I didn't write this.
Like, let's just say this quiz's title says 8 out of 12, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you've been paying
And
attention at least a little bit.
and I feel like I don't know like 90% of the like 95% of the people's names so far. So it's not looking very good, you know what I mean? For me at least.
Mhm.
The only person I know
Mhm.
is Nick Cannon, from Drumline. Good movie. Um but I feel
That's
like
what you know him from. Really. That's what you know Nick Cannon from. Not from American Idol. No, not from that.
he was
But
on
from
American Idol.
fucking he's the host.
He hosts American Idol?
Oh wait, no, is he on America's Got Talent? Shit. Shit. No, he's on America's Got Talent. Sorry, my bad. Oops. Oops. Yeah, no, he's on America's Got Talent. Um okay.
I like the movie Drumline. What's wrong with that?
Fuck you. All right. Pick answer. Common, Nick Kroll, Randall Park, or Nick Cannon.
Let me tell you, Randall, he seems like a guy you can trust.
You're gonna pick Randall.
Randall.
All right. You're that final answer.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have enough information to doubt myself is the thing, right?
All right. Okay. So, who did Bill Hader recently date for 2 years? Your answers are Anna Kendrick, Maya Rudolph, Ali Wong, or Amanda Seyfried.
Oh, you know what? I know two names this time instead of just one.
Wow, I'm so
Whoa.
impressed.
Whoa. And I have a feeling that it's Nazi this time. So I'm
Whoa,
gonna I'm gonna
whoa,
I'm
whoa,
gonna
whoa. Did you just say Nazi?
I
Whoa,
know,
hey,
I
dude.
know, right? I usually go see, right? But I feel like I know who Ali Wong is, so I'm gonna
Uh, uh, all right, walk me through this. How do you know who Ali Wong is? Who are
unless
the people you don't know? Who are the
uh,
people you don't know of this list?
I only know Anna Kendrick and Ali Wong. I believe those are the only two names that
What?
I know.
What the fuck? How do you know Ali Wong but not Maya Rudolph? That's my
Uh,
question.
I see. Here's the thing, right, Nick? I can't Google it, right? So I might be completely wrong about who I think Ali Wong is.
So you don't even know if you know Ali Wong. Jesus
You're making me
Christ.
confident the more you speak about it. You know what I mean?
All right,
Um,
all right. Anna Kendrick, Maya Rudolph, Ali Wong, or Amanda Seyfried. Go. Pick one.
and and I don't know who the main guy is, right?
Bill Hader.
But I have a feeling it's not Ali Wong, right?
Okay. All
Now,
right.
I know Anna Kendrick. I don't know anything about Anna Kendrick's personal life though, so that doesn't help me that much to be honest. But I feel like Ali Wong I know a tiny bit about,
All right.
just just enough. So I'm gonna go. I don't think it's Anna Kendrick, right? Maybe it is, but I don't know. Um, and the other two girls, I have no idea. But I'm not gonna go Anna Kendrick. I'm gonna go whatever D is. I'm gonna go D.
Amanda Seyfried. Is that your final answer?
That sounds familiar too for some reason. But I don't. I don't think I. Well, maybe I. No. Uh.
All right.
We'll go B. We'll go B. I'm changing it
Oh.
up. Ooh. That'll
Okay.
switch up.
Okay. Who did Zoe Kravitz newly go public with? Just recently. Your answers
Ooh.
are Michael B. Jordan, Dwayne Johnson, Channing Tatum, or Henry Golding.
Wow. You just said so many much bigger names than any other question. Like
Michael B. Jordan, not
yes,
not
I
Michael
know Michael
Jordan.
B. Jordan is. All right. God. Who is what's the name of the main person?
Zoe Kravitz.
Okay, so Zoe Kravitz. Okay, all right. I'm visualizing it. I'll go with Michael B. Jordan, I guess.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, sure. All right, let's just get through this stupid quiz.
All right. Which man is Amber Tamblin's husband?
Why is the main person never somebody I know? It's always the answers that I know, but never the main person.
Now that you've already guessed on Zoe Kravitz, I'll tell you, she was in the new fucking Batman movie. She was
I
Catwoman.
didn't watch it, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch the new Batman movie.
You suck. All right. So your answers are Tony Hale, Ken Jeong, Keegan Michael Key, or David Cross.
Now I knew one of those names, but I won't tell you which one because I feel like you're gonna make fun of me. So
I am gonna make fun of you. It's Ken Jeong because we watch the same show. I don't worry. I know it's Dr. Ken. Don't worry. I know.
Senor Chang, right? Anyways,
This is a warning. He can't be killed.
I'll go
Gotta.
with I'll go with C.
You're going with Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah, that guy. His name sounds familiar, but I have no idea who he is.
All right. Who is Taika Waititi's current girlfriend?
Oh, I know that guy. He directed a movie that I watched recently.
Your answers are Rita Ora, Katy Perry, Nicole Scherzinger, or Halsey.
I'll go with A.
You're going with A.
Yeah.
All right. Who did Brenda Song get engaged to at the beginning of the year? So
Macaulay Culkin.
2022. Okay. Who did Ashley Olsen of the Olsen twins, older sister of Elizabeth? I'll give you that one for free. Because I know you don't know who the fucking Mary Kate and Ashley are. I know you don't know that. I'll
I don't
give you
know
that one
any.
for free.
You're giving me what for free? I don't even understand what you gave to me.
The Olsen twins. Do you not know Mary Kate and Ashley?
The Olsen. That
Dude.
sounds so familiar. Hmm.
All right. Your answers are
Wait. It's WandaVision. Wanda. That her last name is Olsen. She must be important in this scenario, right?
I already told you who it was, but I already explained the connection. You weren't paying attention, so fuck you.
Yeah. No worry. I got it. Let's get it.
Okay, so your answers are Tony Hawk, Lance Armstrong, Sean White, or Johnny Knoxville.
It's Tony Hawk.
All right. Um, which hottie did Michelle Rodriguez have a short affair with? Your answers are Zach Efron, Joe Jonas, D Rake, and Anthony Ramos.
D. Anthony Ramos.
Okay. Who has Dave Franco been married to for the last 5 years? Your answers are Betty Gilpin, America Ferrera, Busy Phillips, or Allison Brie.
D. Allison Brie.
Okay. And I believe this is your final
She's also from
question.
Community, actually. You know, a lot
Yeah,
of Community cast members here. You know,
yeah. Which lady did Lenny Kravitz date in the early 2000s? Tracy Ellis Ross, Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman, or Salma Hayek?
Man,
It's
you're
your
asking me
last
an
one.
early 2000s question as the last. You're really. It's a really bad note to end on, I have to say.
Finish strong, my friend. Finish strong.
Because I have absolutely zero idea. I'll just stick with the classic C. C for correct, right?
C for Kidman. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
All right. You want to know how much you got correct?
Can we go over the answers to each individual question, or do we just get into the final total?
Okay. All right. Let's do that then. Okay. So for starters, oh fuck, did it just reset itself? Okay. So, you said Kate Nash for David Harbour. That
Sure.
is incorrect. He is married to Lily Allen. She's a musician. Florence Pugh was dating Zach Braff, and I think you got that correct.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, Joel McHale is married, and he has been for years, so that one was way out. Tiffany Haddish, you guessed Randall Park. Uh, that is incorrect. It was Common. Um,
Sure.
you said Bill Hader was dating Maya Rudolph. Well, first you said Amanda Seyfried, and then you said Maya Rudolph. Both of those were incorrect. It was Anna Kendrick.
Oh,
Um,
well, see, I told you I knew her. I just didn't know what her personal life was. So I guess there
yep.
you go.
You said Zoe Kravitz was with who did you say Zoe Kravitz was with? You said
I Zoe Kravitz. I think I said
I think
Michael
you said
B. Didn't
Michael B.
I?
Jordan. Yeah, that is incorrect. It was Channing Tatum.
Oh, see, it was one of the four, and I got it wrong. So it's that's how multiple choice works.
Yeah. For Amber Tamblin's husband, you said it was Keegan Michael Key. That was incorrect. It was David Cross, Mr. Show himself. With Taika Waititi's current girlfriend, you got it correct. It is Rita Ora.
Wow, I just know I had a feeling. I don't know why. It just came to me.
You fucking Googled it. Don't worry. I know. I know your little secret.
No, but see, it's weird, right? Like, I do Google things from time to time just randomly, and I think that because I was looking up something about Thor, I happened to to see that, and I don't know why the name Rita just sounded really familiar. I was like, that sounds right for some reason, and I
Yep.
and I and I guess it did.
All
It
right.
was
And
it,
you also that rapid fire just Macaulay Culkin for Brenda Song. That is also correct.
yeah. Woo.
For Ashley Olsen, you said it was with Tony Hawk. That is incorrect. It was Lance Armstrong. Uh, Michelle Rodriguez, I think you said Anthony Ramos. That is incorrect. It was Zach Efron.
Ah,
You got the Dave Franco question correct. It was Allison Brie.
again, one of the things I just randomly looked up one day, and I was like, oh, look at that. It's from Community.
And and you said Lenny Kravitz was dating Nicole Kidman, and that is correct.
Wow, I
He
told you the
did.
C again, the C again.
He did. So
See
you
that?
got 5 out of 12, which is way more than I thought it would be.
Hey,
Wow.
that's what, passing grade, right? Anyways,
Not even close. Not even close.
well, anyways, yeah, the whole Brenda Song thing. The reason I knew that, right? Because I was like, man, I haven't heard about Brenda Song in forever. And then she showed up in the Quarry,
Mhm.
and I was looking her up because of the Quarry, and I was like, oh man, look at that. What are the chances she's dating that guy? And it just clicked. I remembered it.
I'm so surprised you got that. Genuinely.
Why? I didn't
Genuinely
even
so
I didn't even hear
shocked.
the answer choices. I was like, boom, I knew it. I had a it was it was right there. I'm telling you. It just happened to be very coincidental that she came out in a video game that I happened to look up.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? That is correct.
Yes, yes. Now, are you done making fun of me, or we still have like 40 minutes or so?
Uh
Any
um hmm. So I mean, no, I don't. I'm not done making fun of you, but I need to come up with a way to make fun of you some more. That's the real. That's the real thing.
Yes, yes.
That's the question. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Oh my god. All right. Oh my god, this quiz is perfect.
Would you
All
would you
right.
like to share with the class?
This quiz will reveal if you're Shrek's girlfriend or friend. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Okay. Are you
We're
ready? We have to do
I
this. We have to do this. I was gonna make fun of you, but no, we have to do this right now. Right fucking now. I need to know.
sure.
I need to know. Would you date Shrek? Yes or no?
Is this the only question? I feel like this is
No,
the
there's
only one
there's
that
more.
matters.
There's more. Don't worry.
Like no, I don't think I would.
Okay. Are you sure? Yes or no? Oh
um
my god. Oh
um
my
yeah,
god.
yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. 100% sure. Yes or dot 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 no.
Man, like I don't think I have any doubt. It's still, yeah, I'm 100% sure.
Is Shrek a total hottie? Yeah or nope?
Yeah, man, of course Shrek is a total hottie, but I'm just, I'm not into that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Choose a Shrek movie. Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, Shrek the Halls, Shrek Forever After, or Shrek 5.
Shrek 5 is an option.
I mean, I think the imaginary version of Shrek 5 that we've built up in our heads where it's got full frontal nudity, I think it's better than anything DreamWorks could actually put out.
Call me basic, but I'm a classic Shrek 1 type of guy, you know what I mean?
You're a classic Shrek 1 kind of I get it. I dig it. Um pick a character. You got Gingy, Donkey, Fiona, or Lord Fuckwad.
Mm, you know, I think I'm gonna go with Eddie Murphy, Donkey over here, he's classic.
You are Shrek's friend. You've been friend zoned by Shrek. Can you fucking believe it? Wow.
Well, again,
Wow.
I don't mind being friend zoned by Shrek because
Fuck you. You're
no,
great at being a friend, and you take care of your close ones.
no,
Please
now it's
help
important that
Shrek
you
to
take the
take a
quiz.
bath, though.
I want to
We
see.
all know he needs one. Oh, pretty boy on BuzzFeed. Thank you. Thank you so much for this quiz. I swear, the greatest fucking quiz I've ever fucking read.
I
Oh my
should.
god.
I didn't know we were gonna do quizzes. I could have prepared a quiz.
I mean, all right. Actually, we're gonna do a little ad read right now. So, yeah, he's gonna find me a pretty fucking dank quiz, I'm sure. So yeah, thank you guys for staying up with us this far, and we'll rejoin you after the ads. Hey guys, this video is generously sponsored by the folks at skunknuggetparenting.com, aka my lovely generous mother, Amanda Redwine. Hey, these are really unprecedented times. The pandemic's still going. There's a recession around the corner. Inflation's going crazy. There's a world war going on. You know, a lot of things can be very, very stressful, especially for kids. And when kids are stressed out, parents are stressed out. So if you or anyone you know really needs to get some one-on-one coaching for how they might be able to help their kids along or help themselves along, please go to skunknuggetparenting.com. It's a great service provided by a very experienced person because, hey, she raised me. And that was no easy task. But yeah, thank you very much for sponsoring this video, Skunk Nugget Parenting. Again, be sure to check it out. Thank you very much. And on with the podcast. Welcome back. Thank you for staying through the ad read. Very appreciated.
All right.
Uh,
I
we've got another quiz.
yes, I found one here, or you with your help.
Yeah.
And we have one here. It is these summaries can be matched to a horror or romance movie. Can you figure out which is which? All
All
right. So
right.
Nick, I want to give you some descriptions here, and all you got to tell me is horror or romance. All right.
All right. Roger that. Let's go.
Now, I have no idea. We're gonna hopefully figure out what the movies are afterwards. Okay, a creepy, overgrown man-child tricks and manipulates adultish woman to get in her pants.
That sounds like a romance movie.
The romance got you.
Are you gonna tell me if it's correct or not?
Do you want me to tell you? I can tell you. It says first one is correct, and I don't know what this movie is.
Okay. All right.
I think it's called. Is it called After? I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. A woman gets in touch with an old flame, which spells a whole lot of trouble for her.
Ooh, it depends on the picture. It depends on the picture because I've seen both.
Well, we don't get the picture until we get the answer, you know. So,
Horror, horror.
or oh yeah, it says Bride of Chucky.
Okay, okay, all right. What was the first one again?
The first one was a movie called After.
After. I've never heard of that. Okay. Next one.
A grown man falls for a baby.
That's Twilight romance. Romance.
Oh, it actually is. It says Breaking Dawn.
Yep. 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 I remember that one. All right,
I
next.
don't remember that one, but okay. A man starts to reconnect with himself and his family when they stay together at a getaway for a couple of months.
I think that is a horror.
Yeah, it's The Shining.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
A grown man gets involved in a high schooler's life after they meet one time.
Horror. I know that one. It's the Vince Vaughn one.
Oh, yeah, it's Freaky,
Yep.
which isn't that like a newer one?
Yeah, it's newer. It's pretty good from what I've heard.
Yeah, I heard about it. I just never watched it. All right. A grown woman tries to get involved with a young boy. Isn't
Romance.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just yeah, that's just big. I was like, I that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, that's romance. That's yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
surprisingly common, unfortunately.
okay. A woman has to face her complicated situation with her boyfriend when he comes and visits her at her sorority house.
Horror.
It's a movie called Black Christmas.
Oh, of course it's Black Christmas, dude. I know my horror movies. I don't
I
watch them, but I know them.
I don't know. A
That's
woman
got
starts
the
to fall
original
in
Lois Lane in it.
the original Lois Lane.
Margot Kidder. Yeah.
It's been a while for me, but it sounds good. A woman starts to fall in love with a man after he stays at her house while getting his car repaired.
That's Misery horror.
That is Misery.
I'm so fucking good at this.
A controlling stalker forces a woman into an intense lifestyle to live out his fantasies.
50 Shades of Grey romance.
Wow, that's crazy. That that's a romance movie. I after reading that description, I was like, how is it not a horror movie? But I I
I
suppose.
wouldn't call it a romance movie, but yeah.
So far, you're on a streak here. Let's see if you can get the last one here. Finally, a woman meets her boyfriend's family, but things soon start to get a little complicated when a couple of unexpected friends show up.
Oh, I was gonna say that's Ready or Not, but it's not. That's something else. That's fuck. That might still be a horror, but that's oh shit. That's
Final
hard.
answer. Final answer.
I just said it. 50 Shades was romance, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm gonna say horror.
horror. Okay. Yes, correct. The movie was You're Next.
Oh, it's your next. Okay. Okay. I remember. I thought it was Ready or Not, but that was fiance or maybe married. I think they were married actually.
I
Yeah.
only knew like maybe two of those movies.
I have I'm familiar with many works in the art of cinema. I am a I am a cinephile and no other kind of file.
Mm, I don't know about all that, but well, I'll take your word for it for now, I guess.
Fuck you. You're a bitch.
Well, that'll conclude the quiz portion. That was fun. All right.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. The
Well, you have anything you wanna go to next, or can I do a story maybe? Story time.
let's hear a story. Tell us a nice little story.
All right, all right. So this is a continuation of the story from a couple weeks ago, the fireworks story, right? We're gonna finish it now, right? Because by now it's all come to an end, right? I what's it called? Today is Sunday. I think it's been about a week almost since well, maybe a little bit more than a week at this point since I came back, right? Because now it's the 17th. Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Oh yeah.
So I was there for about a week and a half, and it was very slow the entire time. I guess it's one of those things where I did not realize just how bad the economic situation in America is right now until I was in a position to see it firsthand,
Mhm.
because I was told that every single year at this company, the fireworks stands would sell about $40,000 to $60,000 worth of fireworks, right?
Mhm.
And I thought, man, 10% of that'd be great, right? Obviously, it's split between a couple of people, but still, 10% of that split between two or three people, that's still a lot of money for me, right? Well, um, it was not as good as they talked it up to be. So what happened was, I think that we only sold about, and I did the numbers and the math and all that, and I added it all up. It was about $12,000 total, right?
Mhm.
Which is much less than that $40,000 to $60,000 range that they gave us, right?
Yeah.
By several magnitudes lower, right? The whole experience wasn't that bad. Obviously, I had to like sleep at the fireworks stand, which it is what it is. It wasn't that bad. I had like a little AC unit. I had several layers of padding below me with a comforter and a couple blankets below me to kind of help me with the sleeping on wood part.
I mean, I would have thought that you sleeping on wood is nothing new. Haha.
Ha ha
Heyo.
ha 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 ha.
Ha.
Yeah, yeah.
God,
The
that's a
wood.
good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one. I'm
the
proud of
the
myself for
whole
that.
the whole woodworking thing is also hopefully going to resume again soon. But
I really hope so because I need to be able to make more jokes about
you need the
you
content.
working
I
your wood.
know. You
you
need the
know,
woodworking content. That way you can
yeah,
have plenty of jokes. I got you. I get you.
yeah,
All right.
you gotta work that wood, my man. You gotta get back on the horse and start working that wood again.
Right. So, we recently got paid. It wasn't all because pretty much how they whenever we signed the contract, it was set up in a way that it said you're either gonna get this amount, the guaranteed amount, or you're gonna get 10%, whatever is the bigger number, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And we didn't get high enough to go above the guaranteed amount, so we just got whatever the guaranteed amount was, which I think was like 2,000, right?
Yeah.
But split three ways, it's a lot less than we would have wanted, right? Because again, we thought we were gonna make at least double.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be pretty pissed about that, honestly.
Yeah, considering the amount of time that I was there, I definitely would not do it again unless there was a little bit more of a guarantee that we would make more money, right? Maybe if the economy turns up, or maybe if we all get stimulus checks around New Year's time, maybe there's a chance. But otherwise,
I don't.
I don't
I
know
don't
about
know
all
if that's
that.
gonna happen. I don't know if
No, no,
that's gonna happen. I would
no.
keep it real with you, Chief.
Hey, man, if it did though, imagine that'd be the perfect time to get into it, man. Get to the fireworks stand when everybody has a big giant check, Hey, that's it.
Mhm.
Because let me tell you, there was several people out there that bought like so much fireworks. I'm pretty sure there was like one person that bought over $700 worth of fireworks, somebody who bought like $400, $500 worth of fireworks. And if we only sold $12,000, and that means that they were like a large percentage of the sales. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And if we just got a lot more like smaller spenders, or if we just got a couple more of the bigger spenders, there could have been more of a chance. But it like I heard from my supervisor actually, he was talking about it afterwards, and he said, well, I think that it's just the economy, because apparently none of the
Yeah.
stands really did well. It wasn't just our stand, right? It was all the stands for the company.
I was about to say it's either the economy or it's all the gun violence and shit because nobody wants to hear a bunch of explosions going off.
Yeah,
You
but
know? Yeah.
he was telling me that apparently I don't know where he got these numbers from, and I didn't ever fact check them, but he said that each household has, I think, 400 less, or is spending $400 more a month than they used to on the same things that they used to before the whole inflation and recession started happening, right?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
definitely, that's less money to buy lots of things, including fireworks, right? But
Yeah. It's been really bad. It's
I
been
don't
really fucking bad, dude.
it's one of those experiences that I didn't think that was that bad, and I totally would do it again. It's just I don't think I would do it again for the amount of money that I made. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe once the economy is less shit, but like,
Yeah, like
fuck, man,
I'd
it
be
was
willing to do it
bad.
again. It's just, you know, with the bigger numbers, that'd be good. That'd be good. Plus, I feel like if you've never set up a fireworks stand before, it was a very big learning experience, right? And I feel like
Yeah.
that also would help if I did it again, right? Because there was a lot of figuring out how to like set up the displays and do this and do that, right?
Yeah. Good news about that is you can put that on your resume and it'll be really really good for you doing that. Um
Well, yeah,
cuz
that was another like benefit of like getting like these smaller jobs, right? Is that it kind of fills out the resume a little bit, right? Because I don't really have a lot of like customer service kind of experience, but now that I've done this, I can put it down as customer service experience.
mhm.
Because so like I've worked at a warehouse before, I've worked at the tutoring place, right? Which is like childcare, and now I have like customer service, right? So I have a whole bunch of different things that I have some level of experience in, which really helps if you're trying to get hired someplace. I've noticed because some people are real picky.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, and you've got a lot of skills. Like you could say that that gave you a lot of skills, you know? Like, "Oh, I know how to do displays and shit. I know how to uh handle explosives, because
Yeah,
that's what those
man.
are. Yeah,
I
you
sold
know,
explosives to people.
yeah, pat
Yeah.
yourself on the back for that. Good job.
Yeah, I had all the permits, it was all good to go, right?
Yeah, so I think that is something that is pretty useful in the future. If you need to, if you need to do that, you can actually you can use that in a lot of ways. So even if the pay wasn't super good, the added uh the added stuff for your resume is going to look really good, and that might be very, very helpful in the future. So it might make up for, they didn't pay you so good. But still, it is a
Yeah.
massive fucking bummer that they paid you so shit.
Well, considering that a lot of my jobs that I've worked in the past have been like part-time jobs, it's like not the worst pay. Granted, if you were working like 40 hours a week for the amount of time that I was at the fireworks stand, you probably would have made more. Again,
Yeah,
that does, unless you're working like minimum wage and then, but considering how much actual work I put into the fireworks stand, right? Most of the work involved with the fireworks stand was on the first day and the second day, right? Setting up the fireworks stand. And whenever they made the second shipment of like fireworks, right? It was pretty much the setting up was like the most amount of work, right? Because you're working in a giant wooden box outside during the middle of the Texas sun,
mm-hmm.
but as soon as everything was all set up, we just sat there and waited, so it wasn't the worst, uh, but definitely not worth the pay. It is what it is, though. I'm currently in the process of trying to look for a little job now. I was actually thinking about getting back into the plasma thing.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, I think that might be. I don't know if it's worth it with what fucking gas prices are. They've just dropped down to like 5.20 at the normal places and like 5.10.
I'm still fortunate enough to where over here by where I am, I can get gas for like $4.
Yeah,
I've heard that, if you're like in California or any place that's like super duper big like that, you're paying like
yeah.
$7, $8. So, I and what I only go to one gas station. Like there's only one gas station I'll go to,
Yeah, I'm kind of getting like that too. You got to be picky. You got to
right?
be hella picky
Cause
nowadays.
and I have the little app on my phone. That way I get like 10 cents off of 10 cents off per what is it? 10 cents per gallon off.
Yeah, I need to start doing that. I need to
Because
start
it
doing that, dude.
because the regular price is like what $4.14, and it goes down to like $4.04, right? Which is it's small, but it makes a difference, especially if you're having to buy gas as much as you need to, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find like a little job in between. I found a new plasma place that I'm going to try to go to. My mom sent me a little email thing that she got from them. Apparently, she went recently, and she says that it's much better than my old place. Because I don't know
Mm-hmm.
about you and what place you went for plasma, right? But the way my old plasma place did it was that it was like a walk-in sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And you know, the problem with that was the fact that it was a much slower process,
Oh
because you
yeah.
had to wait in the line for a whole bunch. You had to do this, you had to do that, and I feel like by the time you actually got to donating, it'd be like an hour had gone by, which is way
Mm-hmm.
too long in my opinion.
Yeah. It it didn't used to take. No, it took a fucking long ass time. No, I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm remembering, it used to take a fucking long time.
Yeah, but this new place my mom recommended to me that she said she went to is a by appointment place, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Which
that
means
is
that it
smart.
should run much more smoothly, right? I just go in at the exact time I'm supposed to, and I shouldn't have to wait in any lines or anything, and I just go in, go out, and hopefully that'll make it to where I'll actually want to go to plasma. Because let me tell you, I liked plasma for like the amount they were giving me, right? It was just the driving, the distance it was from my house, and also the fact that it would take like 2 or 3 hours every time I went, which is like way too long, you know?
Back when I had a different problem. Back when I did it, um, I was in a real fucking stressful situation because my parents were charging me $500 a month while I was a full time student. So I was a little bit stressed. So I would go to do plasma, and yeah, I I would be super stressed when I went in because I'm like, oh shit, I need to get this fucking cash, otherwise, I'm gonna be fucked, and that would raise my blood pressure up a whole bunch and my pulse. I'd be like, hey, your blood pressure is way too fucking high. We're gonna make you wait, and that waiting would stress me out even more. And so right after that, I couldn't fucking give anything because my blood pressure and my pulse were too high because I was so fucking nervous. And then they were like, okay, well, you can't come today, but you can come tomorrow. And then the
Yeah,
next day, I'd be like,
yeah, that definitely was a problem for me. I remember back whenever I first started, that was like a big issue that I had, and I kind of just had to like figure out a way for me to like not have my blood pressure like raise, because like they would prick your finger and all that, and like my blood pressure would raise a little bit, I guess, from just like the stress, right? More like
yeah,
the anxiousness, right, of it all.
yeah, because you
And then they
need the
would make me
money.
wait, and then I would do it again, and then it would just be a complete waste of time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If
So
I if I didn't need money, I would be less stressed, and they could take my fucking blood pressure, and it wouldn't be nearly as high. But fucking, it's a bitch how that turns out, isn't it?
yeah. Well, hopefully I can tell you how it is when I go. It'll hopefully be better.
Yeah, I think I have to go back to my fucking old place, and well, I'm gonna have to do like a medical interview again because it's been like 7, 8 months since I've donated. But yeah, I gotta go back and I gotta get that money because I am I'm not making any otherwise, and it's only
Yeah.
like 6 hours a week, so that's
Yeah, like
something.
my plan is to hopefully just do this. I put an application to several places, and I want to kind of be doing both if I can, right?
Yep.
Work and then donate like twice a week maybe. And then just save up, cuz there's a lot of things I've been wanting to do, and there's a lot of things that have kind of got in the way of that. Uh
Always
especially
does. It always does.
so the more money I have, the more things I can get past, and the quicker I can
Yeah.
get past them, right?
Yeah.
Also, every now and then you just want to buy something for yourself, that's nice too.
Yeah. I think yeah. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Do you have anything more to say?
No, that's pretty much my like fireworks stand story, and that's kind of like my my plan for the future, right? Just job and plasma, hopefully. What about you? What have you been up to besides school? Is there anything else going on?
No. No.
No.
It's all school all the time.
School, streaming, podcasting.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, if you ever want to, get more content, my boy over here, he streams, maybe one day, but for right now
Yeah.
it's just our boy Nick over here.
Yep.
Incredibly influential.
Twitch.tv/KThugston. Go follow, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
but
yeah, that's all right. I think that's all I really have to say about that. You want to do a question? You want to press that button?
oh yeah, let's press that button. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You have a button for me to press today?
Um, I do actually.
Oh,
Uh,
well, let's hear it.
you discover a cure for aging, but
Hmm, hmm.
every disease that has ever been controlled or eradicated comes back, and we can no longer control it.
Okay. Well, whenever you say we can no longer control it, right?
Yeah.
Is it something that's like, does it mean like we can no longer control it at the moment and then eventually we can work towards controlling it again?
Nope, we're
Or
immortal,
is,
but it's always bad.
well, like here's my thing, right?
Hmm.
Let's say we do find the cure for aging, right?
Yeah.
Is it really worth all those bad things happening, right? Because if we look at like a lot of the diseases and all that in the past, right, they've wiped out like half of the population. And being able to stop aging isn't gonna mean that we're going to just be invincible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point. Yeah, the whole crux. Yeah.
I feel as though that small benefit that we'll have won't be worth the many downsides. And it's one of those things where if even if there was like a cure for aging, right? How much will it cost? Will it be able to be able will it be available to everybody? Will it be one of those things just for
Oh,
the rich?
everyone becomes immortal, but
Yeah, but then there's like going to be like an overpopulation problem. Then there's going to,
well, the food thing doesn't matter. The food thing doesn't matter.
well, I'm just saying there's many problems that'll come from that. And I feel like the thing I believe that, the people dying isn't always a bad thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, that
I
is
feel
kind
like
of, you
maybe for
know.
like the individual person, they'll be like, yeah, sure, I want to live forever. But I don't know. I feel like living forever, that'll cause a lot of problems for everybody else. Especially if I feel like the whole thing about living forever, right? By
Hmm.
itself is already a controversial topic, right? And then you're just throwing in every single disease in all of history. It seems like it's not that difficult of a decision for me personally. I feel like, hey, it's not worth it, right? But that's how I think about it.
Hmm.
What's your thoughts on this?
I mean, I think statistically speaking,
All right.
if you look at smallpox, if you look at uh Black Death, if you look at uh like all those terrible diseases, malaria and shit, we still don't have malaria under control. Malaria is still going crazy. I think if we had no method to combat them, we wouldn't. The amount of people that died in the Black Death were it would offset the fact that we would all be immortal. You know, like we could keep having kids like forever if everyone stayed like pretty much eternally, middle aged, roughly like 30s, 40s. If everyone stayed roughly that age forever and just kept having kids, I mean maybe, but like I don't know if that could really stop the amount of people who would be dying because kids are especially vulnerable to disease, So and we saw what smallpox did to the Native American population and what Black Death did to Europe. It's ridiculous. It's insane. Disease is absolutely one of the most vicious things on planet Earth, and for one, I'm really glad that we invented penicillin and all that shit. You know, make sure we don't fucking die from disease and shit. That it sucks. Disease fucking sucks. And I I'm really glad that I don't have to actually push this button because I wouldn't push this fucking button because disease is a real bitch, and specifically just smallpox. Just smallpox might be the deadliest disease in the world, other than maybe heart disease, but heart disease has only been a real super big thing recently.
Like, is it one of those things where diseases that were previously eradicated can come back now, right? Could we have a Black Death 2.0? You know what I mean? And if so, we wouldn't be able to do anything about it according to what the button says. It just
Yeah.
all seems bad. It just seems like it's not a lot of benefit for a lot of risk, you know?
Yeah, just doing like a CBA on that shit. No, I don't think it would. I don't think it would work. I don't think it would work.
Yeah,
So
you
no,
know,
I'm not pushing that button.
you know, bring COVID back into the limelight, you know, but not just COVID. Now you have COVID and then like the army of all the other diseases that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would
Y-
suck. No, thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm glad we agree here. You know, it's not worth it, guys. You know, it's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Fuck that. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's about all we have to say today. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Or fuck. You're not watching. Shit. No. Oh, I
Not yet
fucked
they
up the
aren't.
outro. I fucked up the outro. Fuck no. All right. If you wanna. Oh wait, we don't have a Patreon. I was gonna say if you wanna see us live, you guys are gonna have to pay for it by subscribing to our Patreon. We don't have a Patreon. Oh shit. Well, I don't know. Maybe if we get like a huge fucking audience. So yeah, tell everyone you know about the podcast, and maybe you'll get to see a live show. That would be cool.
If you
That'd be
complain
fucking
enough on
cool.
Twitter, maybe you'll get a response. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. That's about it. Yeah. All right. Thank you for listening. There, corrected myself. Thank you for listening. It's very appreciated. I've been incredibly influential.
And I've been highly successful.
We'll see you guys next week.